everyone, welcome to West Ham Fan TV's predicted 11 show. Back for the season by the Ladbrokes, who are giving you the opportunity to boost the odds in your selections. Click the link in the description below to find out more details. On to this week's show. In the preview, I asked you guys the quick question of whether you think that Jordan Hugill will be a starter this week and whether you see him being in this side regularly or whether he's just like sort of an impact player. I'll read out some of your comments towards the end of the show. For me, I think there's a possibility he could start Saturday. To be honest, I don't expect it. I think he'll be on the bench and they'll get him on later on in the game. As regards to the rest of the season, I think it's how he does. You know, we've got to give the guy a chance. As I said, 100%, as soon as he pulls down that shirt, every single one of us are going to get behind him. I just can't see where he's going to feature once Antonio and Arnautovic and Lanzini are back. You know, it seems to be that Lanzini and Arnautovic partnership was quite good. The Antonio and Arnautovic partnership was okay as well. So maybe Moyes prefer them, but, you know, we'll wait and see what he has to do. Let's have a look at the starting 11. I don't think there will be any changes from the side that started against Palace, to be honest. I think it will be the complete same side. Adrian in goal, Collins, Bonner and Rice as the back three, Byram on the right, Quezzo on the left, Zabaleta to continue in the midfield alongside Noble and Sheku Kouyaté, with Mario and Hernandez playing as the front two. Probably Mario sitting just a bit deeper off of Hernandez. But I do expect the same lineup against Palace. Good news is, with it injury-wise, obviously Antonio now is back. He was disciplined the other week. Disciplined and not put in the side in the squad for the Palace game due to missing a meeting. I do expect him to return to the bench on Saturday. Winston Reid, another one recovering from injury. I expect him to be on the bench as well. Jose Font will probably drop out of the squad now that Reid's back, just because I think Moyes has come out in his press conference and said he probably needs a couple of reserve games to sort of get his match practice back up. So he'll probably drop out. He may still be on the bench. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Arnie's only a couple of weeks away now. Hopefully, he will be back training fully this week, which would be a big, big boost to get him back. Obviously, Lanzini's still missing for a few other weeks, along with Obiang's out, Carroll's out for the rest of the season. So, you know, we've got a few players coming back. So we'll have to wait and see, and hopefully, you know, we can start to get a decent result against Brighton, start climbing our way back up the table. Prediction-wise, I can see this one being a draw, to be honest. Brighton, obviously, the last time we played them was 3-0 winners, and they totally outplayed us. They, you know, as I said in the preview, they stuck to their guns and you know, trounced us completely. But we are a different side under David Moyes, so I don't expect that. I'm just going for the draw just to be safe, you know. I think both sides would settle for a draw. Both sides can easily win this game. Hopefully we do go and win it, but I do expect this one to be a draw. Let's read out some of your comments on the questions that I asked you guys. Also asked for your score predictions and your starting lineups. Unstable Gamer, I say 2-1, thinks Chicharito will start, but we might see Hugill come on in the second half. Jamie, 1-1, won't be many chances for both teams locking down, hopefully better though. West Ham Boy says, Will took a point against Palace before kick-off, but need 3 points in this game. Joe Bryson, would love to see Antonio Hugill up front. It's not working. If it's not working, we always have Hernandez to fall back on. That's you know, a good point there. What we've got? TTTTTTYY says, same as Palace, but Hugill in. Sorry for about the spelling. West Ham Boy says, West Ham 2-1 win. Trevor from England, lineup 3-5-1-1. Adrian, Collins, Rice, Bonner, Byram, Sheku Kouyaté, Zabaleta, Noble, Creswell, Mario and Chicharito. Subs should be Hart, Font, Cullen, Hasabankovic, Antonio, Quinn, Hugill. What else we got here? Gary Dolan says 1-1, Hugill, Chicharito, Mario, Noble, Kouyaté, Zaba, Creswell, Bonner, Collins, Rice and Adrian. Nerd Benji, we just need 3 points. We keep drawing too many games and our point is still a point, sadly. I doubt it will be I doubt it will end here, and we will draw 2-2. He thinks Chicharito and Hugill will get his goal on his debut. I think we should start Hugill or leave Antonio on the bench so he can come on later. Peter Grimm says 3-1 West Ham. Don't know how to pronounce your name. I do apologise. Martin. I ain't even going to try the second name, sorry. Hugill should start right behind Chicharito. Old school Paul, this is a crucial game. We lose, we could keep seeing a bad run and struggling games, draws at most. If we win, we'll breathe a new energy back into players and fans, keep us confident. I'd like to see Antonio back on, another player we've been missing for sure. He wasn't the best form before he got injured, but I think he will play well to prove his skills to keep starting his 11th place. Mario also starting along either Chicharito and Hugill. I would like to see what Hugill can do. Maybe even scoring. The rest we already know. Zaba, Nobes, Ginger, etc. I'm going for a positive 2-0 win in a huge 6-pointer. Jamie B says, easy one. Brighton are rubbish. They can't score and are going down. Martin Ford, I think a draw yet again, simply because we play out the way as both teams want to avoid defeat. The Master, Hugill sub, Impact sub. Jamie Day, Hernandez and Hugill start together. West Ham 4-0 win. Very confident in that one. Adam Lee, we owe Brighton one after the dreadful 3-0 loss at home. Hopefully the fit players available will step up, put a shift in, tighten up at the back, which they didn't do at home in the home tie. We keep drawing too many, so we must go out there and get 3 points and ease the pressure. Intercity Firm says West Ham 2-0, Mario and Cheku Kuyate to score. Hammer WHUFC says same team as Palace, must keep an eye on Knockout and March. If the scores are level, we're into the last 20 if you unleash Antonio and Hugill. UKWH UFC, Adrian, Byron, Zaba, Oggy, Rice, Creswell, Kyoto Noble, Mario, Hugill and Chicharito will be his starting 11. Thank you very much for everyone that commented some interesting comments there. If you fancy a little cheeky bet on Jordan Hugill getting his first goal for us on Saturday, Ladbrokes will offer you odds on that at any time goal scorer 13-5. If you boost the odds with Bet Boost, they will give you the odds of 11-4. So, you know, if you fancy the guy, whether he's going to start, whether he's going to come off the bench to get his first goal for the club, well worth a punt on that one. I will be back next week for the preview leading up to the Watford game and the starting 11 show. I'll probably get them out a bit earlier. You know, they only come out on the 2 days they come out this week due to the fact that we had the game on Tuesday, so I'll get them out a bit earlier. Again, thank you very much for everyone that commented. Nicky and Dan will be down at the Brighton game. Come and find them after the game to get on fan cams. Everyone, as I said, is welcome. We want to hear everybody's views, whether you're pro-board, against board, anything about the game, the poor transfer window. Come and hear your views. That's what the fan cams are there for, to give the fans a voice. So head down and do it. As I said in the preview, we may not have a post-match pint, but there will be some sort of post-match reaction. Our studio at the moment is under a lot of renovation work. So we're looking for new venues to host post-match pint. So hopefully we'll have something down for the Watford game, so we can return with post-match pint. I know a lot of you have been saying, you know, when's it back and what's going on. So just a little bit of information there for you. Thank you very much for watching. One thing left to say. Come on, you irons.